These audio logs have been recovered by classified sources. These recordings disclose information on Dr. Gregory Michelson's location between the days of May 14th and May 17th. Recording 1. Hello, my name is Dr. Gregory Michelson. I'm a biologist from Cambridge, and we are going to be doing extensive research on the Galapagos Islands for the next 7 days. Myself and a group of 5 colleagues are going to be researching Charles Darwin's evolutionary theory, and we are going to be studying the indigenous plants and wildlife to see what changes might have occurred in past years. The area is wildlife protected, so it is a treat for us to explore and do our fundamental research on the creatures, especially the lizards. I have always been fascinated with them, their scales, their claws, everything. And witnessing their beings in their natural habitat will be absolutely astounding. I will be bringing further audio logs for research, and also for further studies I may have in the future. End audio log 1. Recording 2. Today is May 14th, 2013. My 5 colleagues and I have finally made it to the Galapagos Islands. The lands are wide and lush. It's quite beautiful. Dr. Rick Martin, Dr. Richard Wallace, Samantha Pickert, Dr. Charles Andrews, and Jacob Anderson are my traveling companions on this trip. Everyone seems so excited to start our research. We have much to get set up, so I will log another as soon as we have set up camp. End audio log 2. Recording 3. Today is May 15th, 2013. We have finally set up camp, and we are going to be tracking some of the indigenous species, including some of the major creatures of the island, like the blue-footed booby, the green sea turtle, the Galapagos tortoise, and my personal favorite, the marine iguana. I'm so excited to see these animals in their natural homes, and how they have progressed over all these years. I will bring back further information from our finds later. End transmission. End audio log 3. Recording 4. We just got back to camp. We've been out for most of the day today. Now it's approaching nighttime, and the skies are just beautiful. When we were out, we spotted some blue-footed boobies, as well as some red-footed as well. That was a sight to see. I was also able to get a few pictures of some of the iguanas and chameleons on the island. Everything was very cool today. We got a lot of information down for our first day. But there was something strange I saw today. We went down to one of those lagoons, and I noticed something odd. It looked like lizard prints in the dirt, only I've never seen a lizard print that looked so humanoid. I wasn't sure if I was just seeing things or not, but it was quite interesting to see. Tomorrow, we'll be going out to look at some of the more aquatic species. Today was a good day. End transmission. End audio log 4. Recording 5. Today is May 16th, 2013. And something strange happened this morning. Jacob must have gotten up before us and gone to the bathroom, or went out to do some early research. He has yet to come back. It's almost been about an hour, and some of the members are starting to get worried he got lost. I walked outside our tents and noticed the same footprints I noticed yesterday. Only these ones looked really fresh. It's probably just some reptile scurrying around out here somewhere. But Jacob should be back soon. I'll bring back more information soon to come. End transmission. End audio log 5. Recording 6. Oh God. We found Jacob, but he wasn't alive. He had been mangled out in the jungle close to our camp. Oh God, was it mortifying. His limbs had been ripped from his body. Chunks of meat were ripped out of his stomach. Part of his face had been ripped off or chewed off by claws. I don't know what else. Hell, half his face was gone. You couldn't even see the skin. It was just all flesh and meat. God. But the worst part was, part of his right leg was still intact. Bite marks that ripped the skin. His leg looked as if it had been decayed by acid and rot. I don't think an iguana or a chameleon could have done something like this. There wasn't even a sign of struggle. He was just mangled to pieces. I don't know what's going on, but at this point, we might need to conclude our research for some time. Oh God, Jacob, I'm so sorry. End transmission. End audio log 6. Recording 7. Everyone was in panic right after we found Jacob, including myself. At this point, Samantha was in complete shock and crying uncontrollably. Dr. Rick tried to get a hold of our transportation, but absolutely no answer. I'm not sure if... Wait. Damn it. Our guide told us specifically beforehand that we would not be able to reach signal if we weren't alone. I don't know why Dr. Richard would have let our guide stay with us. None of this research is even top secret. He might have just costed us our lives. Most of these members are too scared to even continue our research. Everyone is just staying in their tents, waiting for our ride home to get us. I just hope this was some sort of freak accident, but I sense that I'm indeed wrong on this one. End transmission. End audio log 7. Recording 8. Today is May 17th, 2:34 a.m. Richard was just taken from his camp. I heard Samantha screaming as loud as I heard anyone has ever screamed before. She saw it. He drug him away as he put up a fight. Charles tried to fight the thing off, but it was no use. As soon as he tried anything, the creature bit his throat. Blood spewed everywhere. It was all over everything. Samantha is completely traumatized at this point. It left her in one piece, thank God. But Richard and Charles, please. God rest their souls. I don't know what I'm going to do. Samantha is in utter shock. Rick, well, he got hurt pretty bad. That thing got him real good. It really ripped open his leg with its razor teeth, and it slashed multiple lacerations into his back. 5 scratches, looking worse than a grizzly bear in any kind of injuries I have ever seen in my entire life. The lacerations in his back were not only cut down to the muscle, but it looked as if jagged razor blades went all through the cuts. Don't even get me started with his leg, or what left of that hulking piece of meat it was. It was shredded clean down to the bone, all bare. To make matters worse, his leg was beginning to react to the bite, almost as if the creature had hydrofluoric acid for saliva. It was covered in bacteria. He screamed and ached. He was in complete agony. The bite was literally eating away at his leg. We had to cut it off. Oh, such misery that was. I've never seen a man scream and yell that much in his life. We cut it. We fixed up the wounds. Well, as best as we could. He was bleeding so much. Oh God, there was so much blood. He was coming in and out of consciousness with the blood lost. You could tell the man didn't want to live anymore. The last time he came back into consciousness, he pulled me over and said, "Greg, I can't do this. I can't." He gave me his bag we had brought in from the tent with us. He told me to open it. Inside was his revolver. Please. Please end this. I can't do this. A tear rolled down his eye as he started to ache and sob. I didn't want to see this man suffer. And I didn't want him to suffer either. The gun was loaded and cocked. And I pointed the gun at his temple. "I'm so sorry, Rick. I'm so sorry, Rick." End transmission. End of recording 8. Recording 9. Samantha was just ripped out of the tent. She's gone. My leg. Oh. The creature got me. It scratched my leg, dragging Samantha outside. It's not so bad. Not as deep as Rick's, but still very deep. It's beginning to burn, and I don't know how long I'll be able to keep myself going. I know I'm not going to make it. I have a bad feeling. The creature seemed humanoid, reptilian. I know it was reptilian. It had to have been, almost like the lizard man or something. This is happening, and I know I'm not going to make this. I can't sit here and let that thing take me like everyone else. I have to fight. I have to. End transmission. End of recording 9. Recording 10. This is Dr. Gregory Michelson. This is going to be my last sequence. Whatever attacked my colleagues, it wasn't human. It was some form of reptile that evolved to some type of monster. Under certain conditions, animals have been known to adapt and evolve, and this is exactly what this creature has done. If Charles was still alive today, he would see his theories were true. This is no human or reptile. It's a monster. Oh, God. This creature was smarter and stronger than any of us. This creature evolved to something evil, something we will not understand. We will not understand. I can't go on. My leg. He's coming for me. I won't make it out. Once again, this is Gregory Michelson. Don't let him give you the same fate. If you find my recordings, please warn everyone, tourists, scientists, everyone, don't stay here. He's here. Oh, God. What are you? Hungry. End transmission.